here is very nice, but it's very difficult being like this. Like what, 3PO? Well, naked, if you'll pardon the expression. And 3PO went on to explain that young Anakin hadn't had time to finish the coverings before he had to go away and be a Jedi. But I'm sure he'll return one day. But you know, for the first time you saw how difficult it was for somebody who's graced in protocol and etiquette to be walking around with his parts hanging out. And suddenly you felt the pathos of this character. And of course, being a George Lucas movie, Padmé said, but 3PO, there's a box of parts right here. My, I never noticed. And the end of the scene was Padmé putting the chest on 3PO. And then we went away and did something else, and then we came back and she was putting the face on 3PO. And suddenly, he became the character that we all know. And he was so happy, and Uncle Beru and Uncle Owen came in, and everybody was really thrilled that 3PO was finally complete. And then George looked at the storyline and went, nah, I haven't got time for this. We've got to go out killing sand people immediately. And that's what we did, so you will never ever get to see it. But the last scene I ever did as the puppet was when I introduced Uncle Beru and all of them to each other. And I asked for them to put boards down because it was in a very rocky place and the floor wasn't very flat. We haven't got any boards, they said. So take one was fine. Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru, all that kind of thing. Second setup, here's Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Third setup, fourth, fifth. My close-up, 3PO's close-up. Action, I walked forward, and my toe, or his toe, hit a rock, and I went from here to there in however many milliseconds that takes. And I was in shock. I had crashed onto a rock. Anyway, they came and got me out. And then I stood up and I looked at the costume. I was shocked, but I totally wrecked the costume.